Now listen, before we get into this, let me just say something. Life, it's funny. It really is. 1 minute you're on top of the world, the next minute the world is sitting right on top of you. And everybody these days is looking for shortcuts. 10 ways to get rich quick, 5 steps to instant happiness, or my favorite, how to succeed without failing. Well, let me save you some time. That one doesn't exist. But here's the thing. If you stay with me, if you stick around until the end of this, I promise you'll see why failure is not your enemy, why risk is not a curse, and why you should stop playing it safe and start falling forward. Hey, if you're into real down-to-earth money talks and mindset shifts that actually teach you something, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. Now let's continue. Point 1. Risk is the price of living. Let me start with this. I've found that nothing in life is worthwhile unless you take risks. Nothing. Now I know people love to tell you, make sure you've got something to fall back on. You've heard that before, right? Maybe from your parents, your teachers, your pastor, your auntie at Thanksgiving. But let me ask you, why fall back on anything? If I'm going to fall, I want to fall forward. At least if I fall forward, I can see what I'm about to hit. Think about it. How many people do you know who are alive but not really living, just existing, playing small, settling for a paycheck instead of chasing their purpose? Mandela said, "There is no passion to be found in settling for a life that is less than the one you are capable of living." And he was right. So the question is, are you living or are you settling? What do you think on this? Type it down in the comments section. Point 2. Failure is the tuition you pay for success. Let me tell you something you may not want to hear. You will fail. You will embarrass yourself. You will fall short. But that's the price of success. Every failed attempt is one step closer to victory. Thomas Edison failed 1,000 times before the light bulb worked. Reggie Jackson, one of the greatest hitters in baseball, struck out more than anyone in history. But nobody remembers the strikeouts. They remember the home runs. Here's the truth. If you're not failing, you're not even trying. So let me ask you, do you have the guts to fail, or you have become a scared little chicken at any sight of failure? Point 3. Consistency beats talent. Passion will get you started. Discipline will keep you going. Without consistency, you'll never finish. Early in my career, I auditioned for a Broadway musical. Perfect role for me, except for one little problem. I couldn't sing. I failed. Didn't get the part, but I didn't quit. I went to the next audition, and the next, and the next. I prayed, I worked, I prepared, and 30 years later I performed on Broadway in Fences. Here's the kicker. I did that play in the same theater where I failed that first audition 3 decades earlier. Failure is just rehearsal for your breakthrough. Type that in the comments section, and I'll give you a heart. Failure is just rehearsal for your breakthrough. If you're getting value from this message and you want me to continue, like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. I drop messages like this every day to build your mindset and finances. Thank you. Let's continue. Point 4. Ghosts at the deathbed. Let me paint a picture for you. Imagine you're on your deathbed. Standing around your bed are ghosts. The ghosts of your unfulfilled potential. The ghost of the ideas you never acted on. The talents you never used, the dreams you never chased, and they're angry. They say, "We came to you, only you could have brought us to life. But now we have to go to the grave with you." The question is, how many ghosts are going to be standing around your bed when your time comes? Point 5. Use what you have. Here's the deal. You don't need to have everything, but you need to use what you've got. Some of you have money, some of you have patience, some of you have kindness. Some of you have wisdom, some of you have grit, some of you simply know how to encourage others. It's not about what you don't have, it's about what you do with what you do have. So ask yourself, what am I doing with the gift God put in my hands? Point 6. Life is not a straight line. Life will not be a straight path. Trust me on that. When I started college, I thought I'd be a doctor. I took a course called cardiac morphogenesis. I couldn't even pronounce it, let alone pass it. Switched to pre-law, then journalism. My GPA dropped so low the school politely suggested I take some time off. I was 20 years old, broke and lost. And then something happened. I was helping my mother in her beauty shop in Mount Vernon. An older woman, one of the elders, kept staring at me through the mirror. Finally she took off the dryer and said, "Young boy, I have a prophecy. You are going to travel the world and speak to millions." At the time I laughed. Me, speak to millions? I could barely speak to my professor without stuttering. But you know what? Decades later, I realized she was right. I have spoken to millions, not through speeches but through film. Millions I could not see, who could only see me on screen. You never know where your path will take you. That's why you have to be open, to people, to ideas, to faith. Point 7. Give it all you've got. The world needs you. Not tomorrow, not when you feel ready, not when it's convenient, right now. So don't hold back. Give your time, give your talent, give your treasure, give your prayers, give your effort. And when you give it all. Leave it all on the field. Point 8. Fall forward. Life will knock you down. You will fall. But if you must fall, fall forward. Because when you fall forward, you learn, you grow, you discover strength you didn't know you had. So let me leave you with this. Take risks, dream big, fail big, don't shrink, don't settle, don't hold back. And when life pushes you down, remember, fall forward, always forward. All right, now here's where I turn it over to you. Don't just listen to this. Do something with it. Take one risk this week. Just one. It doesn't have to be skydiving or quitting your job tomorrow, though if that's your calling, God bless you. It might be speaking up in class when you'd normally stay quiet. It might be finally pitching that business idea. It might be calling that person you've been too afraid to call. But take the step, fall forward. If this video brought you value or stirred something in you, give it a like, subscribe and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Videos like this take weeks of research, writing and care to create. Don't just watch and go away. Drop your thoughts in the comments section. I'd love to hear what stuck with you the most. Remember, the world doesn't just need dreamers, it needs doers. So here's my challenge to you. Drop a comment below and tell me the one risk you're going to take this week. And who knows, maybe your risk will inspire somebody else to take theirs. Now go out there, give it everything you've got. And remember, if you're going to fall, fall forward.